There are many whose suffering is a direct result of their own actions. Do we have an ethical responsibility to those individuals?
미망부지 동행용에도 수수수시 동행 양대요레스 엔틴주용올이야 아주 구두 동행세게 랭게르지 어려요 말레스 다지 랑도면 되베나 그런주 때 체베 동행들이
Now here answer, I think different answers according different philosophical view. According theistic religious viewpoint, that all these ultimately God create. Then according non-theistic religion, law of causality. And within the law of causality, non-theistic religion, and also differences. You see some like Buddhism and Jainism, and also some Hinduism, you see believe their life after life. So some of the experiences which we experience in this lifetime, the cause not necessarily create within this life itself, but due to some other sort of lives, former lives. So that's very, very complicated. Then I think to non-believer, I think firstly, as I mentioned earlier, you must pay more attention about our inner value and try to develop more awareness about mental sort of function. Through that way, certainly you will increase ability to face challenges. Of course, physical challenge, different matter. If mad dog come, you have to run away like that. But mental level sort of challenge, awareness, really makes differences. As already I mentioned before. Then,
there's the make us Shanda to Mambuka Kapkashelia, that Dungayanya, the Kranjo Cheshebe, to Bunyande.
So the best sort of advice or best suggestion is 8th century's one Indian Buddhist master, Buddhist scholar, mentioned
this is 8th century Indian Buddhist master who made the following advice that in response to a problem that you are facing, he says that if there is a solution, then there is no need to be overwhelmed by the worry. You should seek the solution. And if there is no solution, then there is no point in being overwhelmed by it.
I think that is a very realistic approach. Very realistic. When you face some problem, some tragedy, there is no way to overcome, then too much sort of sad, too much anger, too much frustration is useless. Instead of that, firm determination. Just one day ago I was in Japan. Originally, my visit, whether through Atlantic or through Japan, not finalized. But then, because of the tragedy in Japan, in northeast Japan. So firstly, Japan, Buddhist country, basically, but many Japanese are not much serious about Buddhism. But basically, Buddhist country. Then secondly, I have number of Japanese friends. So therefore, when they got said, tsunami atomic powerhouse
There's a Tibetan phrase which is what it really applies to what happened in Japan, and the phrase is sort of a piling of tragedy upon tragedy. So what we witness in Japan is, in addition to this outrageous earthquake, we also saw tsunami, which was then led to the atomic accident. So we saw so many tragedies piling up on one on other.
So, as a friend of Japanese people, or many Japanese, so it is my duty to show my face and express condolence. And then, so I visited there. So I express, and in one time in, I think, California, I think, about Haiti earthquake. I also used to sort of express at that time also. Now tragedy already happened. Now too much worry, no help. So instead of that, with self-confidence, look forward and work hard to rebuild their family and their community. So I express to my Japanese sort of friend, now gone. As a Buddhist sort of, from Buddhist viewpoint, it is due to our karma. So in any way, it already happened. Now Japanese people passing through many difficult periods, particularly after Second World War, like German people. Immense destruction. These two nations rebuilt from the ashes, but with self-confidence and work hard. So they built. So the people have that kind of quality. So important is self-confidence, and instead of sorrow, right? Too much worry, too much hopelessness. Work hard, can build. I told them. So like that, now unhealthy sort of situation, difficult situation, so instead of worry, think, I'm a human being. I'm among the over 6 billion human beings. I'm one of them. We are a social animal. If rest of the world survive, rest of the world go forward, why not? I can do. I think that kind of
Spirit.
self-confidence and spirit is very, very important.
Your whole